I'm Andrea.
I'm Hector. Live your best life for the one you lost. That's what One Ghost is.
Nothing but diamonds around my neck and around my wrist. I'm looking good. Oh, it's a sunny day. Sunny day. It's a sunny day. It's a sunny day and we all got ghetto dreams. Diamond rings. Money.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
Gridiron Warriors take the field in an epic battle that is larger than life. It is called Texas High School Football. Only one show can bring the greatest sport from the greatest state into focus. Lone Star Gridiron.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com. If you find yourself stuck on the side of the road or in an accident, call Quantum Towing and Recovery at 512-295-8697. Quantum Towing has been a family-owned business since its inception in 2000. We offer 24-hour towing and recovery services for your vehicle. We also offer a wide range of services such as lockouts, jump starts, tire change, wrench outs, and environmental hazard cleanups. We have 4 locations that cover Kyle, San Marcos, Hulen, and Lockhart. Quantum Towing is only a phone call away for all of your towing needs.
We know it can be hard to follow a dream, even harder to sustain one. However, at Changing Faces Barber Academy, we not only understand, but welcome those walking the path of their reveries. We make it our purpose to teach beyond just a skill set of cutting hair. In fact, we want to help with communication dexterity, give you the abilities to not only build clientele, but to be able to build off one. A good barber is the customer service he or she gives. And that is the mission here at Changing Faces Barber Academy. If you are interested in making a career of becoming a barber, you can visit our website at cfbarberacademy.com. or stop on by at 900 Bug Lane Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas.
If you are having automotive issues, take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive, located at 7000 FM 1327 Suite 4 in Austin, Texas. Head mechanic and owner Alex Juarez has over 30 years of experience. From diagnostics, AC repair and brakes, to rebuilding engines and transmissions. Car Care Automotive is the place to go to get you off your feet and your car back on the street. Call 512-945-8105 for more information. Kent Riddle Properties has been the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast since 2020, and has been a big supporter of Lockhart Lion Sports for over 40 years. Lockhart Lion fans all over the world have been able to follow the games on the Kent Riddle Properties scoreboard, as well as being the main sponsor of the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Kent is also the QA guy for every broadcast. Kent Riddle has been in the real estate business for over 35 years. If you are looking to buy, sale, or lease a property in the area, you can contact Kent Riddle at 512-359-0036.
Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and Lockhart, is the beautiful and quaint chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro-weddings, vow renewals, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberrys are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
Meitler Plumbing LLC is the one to call on for your plumbing service work in Lockhart and Caldwell County. Call Darren Meitler from Meitler Plumbing at 512-398-3146. Darren has been with the family business for over 30 years, and has been voted best plumber in Caldwell County numerous times. Master licensed and bonded. So, for any plumbing issues, call Meitler Plumbing for your plumbing service. Darren Meitler is also a 1989 Lockhart alumni and football captain for Lockhart Lions. Go Lions! Once a Lion, always a Lion.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Tavern, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pals, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride sports broadcast. Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
Working hand in hand with the community to keep our Lions safe. This school year, Lockhart ISD is launching Lion Guard, a community watch program in which individuals can apply to volunteer and be a positive presence on the campuses for students while also monitoring and checking for any potential safety concerns. All Lion Guard volunteers must undergo a criminal background check and will participate in civilian response to active shooter events training and stop the bleed training. Anyone who is interested is welcome to apply. Go to the Lockhart ISD website and from the menu tab click on Parents and scroll down to hit the Volunteer in LISD. Join the Pride of Lockhart tab and sign up. Attention parents of all young athletes. Are you looking to take your game to the next level? Then join us at Lions Legacy, where our dedicated and experienced coaches provide free group training sessions to help you improve your skills and reach your full potential. We also offer low-cost private and sports-specific training as well. But that's not all. By joining our Legacy program, you'll have access to camps, scholarships, community events, team building exercises, tutoring, and more throughout your school and athletic career. So come be a part of something special and start building your legacy today. Join us at Lions Legacy and let's take your game to the next level. For more info, go to www.lionslegacy.org or call us at 512-200-2005. Go Lions!
Richie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 photo booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Ritchie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating, we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
If you're looking for a custom-made tumbler for yourself or as a gift, from pro sports, college, high school and inspirational tumblers, here at Shimmer Me Tumblers we can create what you're looking for. We can create just about any design or style to give your tumbler a one-of-a-kind look. So, look no further than Shimmer Me Tumblers, designed by Blanca and Emilio Juarez. You can find us on Facebook and on TikTok. Or you can email us at shimmermetumblers0@gmail.com.
I'm Ross Alexander, founder of the War Room Strength Club. I have been working with individuals and athletes since 2003. I have mentored and worked under the likes of Mike Graham, Bobby Warren, Charles Alston, and first-generation coaches under Mark Ripito. I am also a former two-sport collegiate athlete. I have worked with everyone from those starting their fitness journeys to athletes in collegiate and elite ranks of athletic performance. My ideology is working functional and fundamental strength while also implementing a proactive injury preventative and/or recovery regimen. I hold summer performance camps open for young athletes from 11 years old to the collegiate level. I also take clients all throughout the year at any age and fitness level. Along with a workout program, I also offer services for food intake accountability and meal planning, and also mental and emotional positivity consulting. I look forward to hearing from you. Go Lions.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.
Are set up for an onside kick, and that's what's going to happen. That one's going to be a high kick, and that was going to be picked up.
Number 11.
That's
By
Dickens.
Dickens.
And
he's
gonna
bringing it
take
all the way back, and he'll take it into the end zone for a kickoff return for a touchdown.
Ashton Dickens,
talking
Lockhart
about.
quarterback with the kickoff return for a touchdown.
That one's going to be hit hard up the middle towards center field and out of here for a 2-run shot.
Run the slot T.
Yeah, it's going to be a sort of a long pooch kick as Quavon Reese will field it right around the 17-yard line.
All right.
They'll bring it up the middle. Got one person to beat. The kicker's left to beat, and Quavon Reese down the far sideline into the end zone for the Lockhart Lions touchdown. We'll have a 1-0 advantage, and that one's going to be swung on and hit towards right field. That's going to find the gap out in right center field, and that's going to be out of here as Contreras will lead the game off with an opposite field home run. And here comes Plowman. He loses the dribble. That one's going to be stolen by Ashton Dickens all by himself. And the dunk from Dickens. And we are back from the Lockhart line timeout as we all set up 4th down and 7. That's going to be a handoff to Gonzalez. He goes around the right side, got some room to run, cuts it off to the outside, into the end zone for another Lockhart Lion touchdown. This one from 33.
Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lions Sports on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast, brought to you by our main sponsor, Kent Riddle Properties. Now let's take you to the stadium with the Lions Pride Sports broadcast crew. From his home studio, Kent Riddle as the QA, the football analyst, the coach Amato Galvez, TD Tom Dunn with color commentary, and in his 10th season as the voice of Lockhart Lions Sports, Emilio the Sarge Juarez.
And welcome, everybody, to today's oh, goodness gracious, starting off rough. Welcome to today's broadcast of Lockhart Lion football. This is the Sub-Varsity game of the week. You'll be watching your Lockhart Lion freshman team taking on the Bears out of Bastrop. Well, this rivalry is as old as both the two schools, and we're super excited to get it going again. And tonight's the first game, JV or freshman, JV, then varsity, all trying to hopefully get wins over Bastrop. And, you know, Bastrop's coming in here to do the same thing.
Yeah, JV Lions will be playing at Bastrop, and tomorrow night the varsity boys will be taking action here at Lions Field.
And this will be number 15, Amzi Prado, kicking off for Bastrop. Lions won the coin toss and elected to receive the football. And the kick is off, and it's a deep one. And it's going to be fielded around the 5-yard line, cuts it up around the 20, finds a little room on the left-hand side, breaks out to the 40, midfield, one man to beat. It's the kicker, and Prado forces him out of bounds right around the Bastrop. Looks like going to be around the 43-yard line, so big return there for Lockhart.
Number 8, great return.
And that's going to be Caden Roland Bright on that return. He's done all kinds of good stuff for the Lions so far this year on this freshman squad. I'm glad to be with you tonight doing play-by-play here for the freshman game. Usually you find TD on color commentary. Tonight, Sarge is recovering from some dentist work, and he's working the camera, working the board, and we'll tune in as I flounder. Lockhart's going to come out with 3 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Nobody in the backfield with Martinez. Martinez lets it go. That pass intended for Nathan Rowland right on the sideline, but just a little bit out of bounds.
Just a little bit out of bounds there. Good pass by Martinez.
It was a good pass. And good catch by Bright. Just got forced out there, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Beautiful day for a little football.
It absolutely is. The weather is just great out there. And Lockhart will come out in the empty set once again. Nico Martinez back there by himself. Brings Roland in motion. He hands it to him on a jet sweep. Roland gets around the outside edge, puts his head down, and gets past the sticks, and then keeps breaking tackles, pumping those legs all the way down to the 20-yard line. That'll be a 23-yard pickup on 2nd down for the Lions. Great start here.
Good run by that young man.
Absolutely. He was breaking tackles, making people miss.
Coming back, there's a penalty.
Yeah, it looks like it's in the area of holding. So that's a shame. Good run by the Lions. Going to be brought back. And so that'll move the Lions back 10 yards. So the down will remain 2nd. It'll be 2nd down and 20, but Lions pushed all the way back into their own territory. Ball will now be on the Lions' 47-yard line.
It's kind of hard to see a mixture of fans. I'm talking about the fans out here. Everybody's wearing maroon and white. Both teams are maroon and white.
And Martinez will be in the backfield. This time he'll have Nathan Rowland offset to his right. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Takes a snap. It's going to be a give up the middle to Rowland. Finds a gap over the left-hand side and gets almost all the penalty yardage back as he's able to push the ball out to the 44-yard line.
Good block downfield by number 1.
Sure was. And that's Bob Estrada out there on the block. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 11 for the Lions. So that one penalty has hurt the Lions here on their first drive. And he'll still have Roland in the backfield with him and 3 wide receivers.
Bastrop defense adjusting here.
And it's going to be a fake give, and he's going to throw the ball. And that's caught around the 25-yard line, makes a man miss. That's going to be number 12, George McGee III on the reception for the Lions.
Great catch there.
A great catch, and then great job to make the first man miss and takes the ball all the way down to the 17-yard line. So Lockhart Lions into the red zone, converting on a big 3rd down play to keep their opening drive going.
.8:16 left in the first quarter. No score.
And he'll have Roland in the backfield. He'll give it to Roland up the middle.
There he
Roland
goes.
cuts it back to the left, gets out, has some open ground before he's hit hard by number 12. And a gang of Lions, or a gang of Bears, rather. Yeah. And number 12 for Bastrop, that's going to be Amari Johnson on the stop. Along with number 33 getting in there as well. That's going to be Julian. We'll just call him Julian.
Good job, Julian.
Maybe Kresge. We'll try Kresge. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 2 after the 8-yard gain. Martinez will take the snap. It's going to be a fake give to Roland. Pass out into the flat.
Oh.
And it's good enough to move the sticks and get the ball inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And that's going to be number, looks like
80, look like.
Number 80, that's going to be Victor Madrigal Jr. on the reception for the Lions.
I thought for sure he was going to get in.
He did. Yeah. He was wide open when
close.
He caught the ball. The ball kind of slowed him down just a little bit.
Good recovery by the Bastrop defense.
Nevertheless, Lockhart is 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, just inside the 5-yard line. Thank you. Thanks, Drew. All right, he'll have 2 receivers out to his left, none to his right. Running back will be offset to the left. It'll be a give right up the middle. There's a big hole there, and he pushes his way right into the end zone for a Lockhart touchdown. That's Nathan Rowland on the run. A very workmanlike drive there at Lockhart. Nothing too flashy, nothing too fancy, just getting it done on the offensive side of the ball. And in to kick for the Lions is going to be Wesley Abel.
No,
Wesley Abel's the holder.
The holder. It's going to be Estrada.
That's right, Evan Estrada, the kicker. He'll look to make it 7. The snap's back, holds down. The kick is up, and it is good.
Good.
Great kick there by Estrada.
Yes, he is.
It's always good when you see him kicking extra points and field goals on the freshman level. So with that, the Lockhart Lions lead 7-0. We'll take a quick timeout here. You're watching Lockhart Lions Freshman Football on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
We know it can be hard to follow a dream, even harder to sustain one. However, at Changing Faces Barber Academy, we not only understand, but welcome those walking the path of their reveries. We make it our purpose to teach beyond just a skill set of cutting hair. In fact, we want to help with communication dexterity, give you the abilities to not only build clientele, but to be able to build off one. A good barber is the customer service he or she gives. And that is the mission here at Changing Faces Barber Academy. If you are interested in making a career of becoming a barber, you can visit our website at cfbarberacademy.com or stop on by at 900 Bug Lane Suite 115 in San Marcos, Texas.
And Evan Estrada will get set to kick it off for Lockhart. It's going to be Amzi Prado back to receive the ball, standing around his own 10-yard line for the Bears. And the kick from Estrada, it's a deep one. It's going to take a bounce around the 15. Prado will field it at the 10. He'll come upfield. He's at the 20, makes a first man miss, finds a gap, and pushes the ball up to the 31-yard line. Decent little return there by Prado for the Bears. And so the Bears will take over for their first series at the 31-yard line. Well, Coach, we got a big rivalry week this week. It was, years apart where we didn't play the Bastrop Bears. Got them back in our district last year, and on the varsity level, Lockhart took it to them there at in Cedar Creek, getting the win in the renewed series.
Comeback victory for the Lions?
Yeah, it was. Lions were down 18 at some point before they came roaring back.
And that's the game that both teams have been talking about the whole year since after football season last year. All during the summer. Ooh,
nice the snap goes over the quarterback's head. And luckily, he's able to run back and get on top of it. And that's going to be number 3, Nathan Bouchon at quarterback for the Bears. And so, unfortunate snap goes over his head, and that backs him way up. That'll make it 2nd down and 28.
Very high snap.
And so Lockhart gets lucky. Bouchon sets up with 2 running backs, one to either side. He's got 3 wide receivers, no tight end. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a give, and Bouchon pulls it instead and goes off the left tackle, loses the ball in open field, and falls on it around the 20-yard line, so that'll still be a pickup of 12 yards. And that's the second time he's had to jump on the ball in the turf in as many plays. And it's going to be 3rd and 21 for Bastrop. Ball on the Lions 20. Lockhart making some substitutions, bringing in big number 90. Porfirio Vasquez.
Big boy. We have 2 big tackles there in the middle there.
And this time Bastrop will have 1 running back there with Bouchon. Bouchon will bring him in motion. It's Prado. Again. It'll be a handoff to the running back up the middle, makes the first man miss, puts his head down, able to get a couple yards, gets the ball out to the 24-yard line where it'll bring up 4th down and 16. So you got to think the Bears will punt here.
They haven't made an adjustment yet.
And we see Bouchon come out to the sideline. Assume the punter was who came in for him. Or maybe he's going to talk to the coach.
Yeah. Unless he's the punter.
I think Bastrop is 2-4 on the year as their freshman team. Your Lockhart Lions are 5-2, only dropping 2 so far this year.
Very close game to Davenport early in the season.
And so it looks like probably going to be a punt formation. There he goes. He backs into it. And a high snap.
High snap.
Bobbles the ball, but able to get a punt off and gets a great one off.
Oh.
And number 1, that's going to be Bob Estrada, muffs the punt. And Bastrop's going to recover it all the way down at the Lockhart Lions 23-yard line.
Wow.
Well, that was a booming punt, from that was Amzi Prado, the wide receiver who also does the punting duties. He was in trouble. Ugly snap was high, barely got it started bobbling. We got the kickoff around the 10, and it was attempted to be fielded all the way at the opposite 30. So great kick from a freshman under duress.
And we had a muff downfield by the Lions.
Yeah, Estrada just unable to hang on to it. I don't think he expected to be, kind of having to run backwards towards his own end zone to field that one. And so Bastrop gets a lucky break. They'll come back out once again. He'll have 1 running back offset to his left. He'll have 3 wide receivers. And it'll be a give up the middle. Nope, he decides to keep it. And Bouchon out in the open. And he's running for the corner, and he's going to get brought down just short of getting the end zone. And that was number 7 on the tackle. That's going to be Avery Barr out there for the Lions with a touchdown-saving tackle. But the Bastrop Bears are going to have a 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Great fake there by Nathan Bouchon. As he faked it to Isaiah Regalado. And it'll be Regalado and Pardo in the backfield with Bouchon on this one. He'll call for the snap, and it's going to be a give to Prado. And he goes into the end zone.
He took the ball away.
And they took the ball away, but looked like he did break the plane before they did. But nevertheless, great play there and effort by Bob Estrada to try to grab it from him. But that is going to be 6 points for the Bastrop Bears. And we'll see if they looks like they're calling a play. So they're going to be trying to go for 2 here. So while the Lions do have an excellent field goal kicker, that could be something they have to contend with through this game, is maybe going for 2 themselves. So this time Bastrop will have 4 wide receivers. It'll be Regalado in the backfield at running back. Bouchon will take the snap. He'll roll out. He's looking to pass to his right.
Incomplete.
He's got a receiver wide open, but he bobbles it and drops it in the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. And it'll leave the game at 7-6 Lockhart. And we'll go ahead and take a quick break. You're watching Lockhart Lions freshman football on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Old Pal Texas Tavern, located on the square in downtown Lockhart at 100 East Market Street. From a variety of appetizers, fried chicken, burgers, and salads, Old Pal is the right place for your hunger. We're open 7 days a week, Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Fridays and Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 12 a.m. Our kitchen will be open late for Lockhart Lions Friday Night Lights home games. Old Pal Texas Taverns, cold drinks, fried chicken, and famous smash burgers are perfect for your after-game score. At Old Pal's, we are proud supporters of the Lockhart Lions and the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
And we're back here. MZ Prado set to kick off for the Bears. He'll put his foot into it. This one, a shallow one, going to bounce. Going to go through the arms of one of the up men, then it's going to be picked up. And that's number 8, Caden Roland Bright with a good return. Gets the ball out just shy of, looks like, the 30-yard line.
.316 left in the first quarter.
It looks like they're... Oh, there's the line judge. So they're going to mark the ball right at the, looks like, caught the 28.5-yard line. And we are in the Changing Faces Academy first quarter here at Lions Field. Excellent weather for football. And the snap's going to be a give up the middle. He'll hit the hole with a head of steam and then break out left. Fine pickup of, call it 7 yards there.
By number 2.
And that was Nathan Rowland again on the carry for the Lions.
Brings about second and 4 for the Lions. 2:46 left in the first quarter.
And it'll be another give up the middle. Bright has another hole, and he puts his head down, picks up another 6 yards, and moves the sticks for the Lions.
First down.
And look like big number 70 getting involved there, bringing him down after trailing him for a moment. And that's going to be Jonathan Baynard. And Martinez will be in the shotgun with one running back. He'll drop back to pass. Has a receiver get knocked down, but he finds his running back in the flat.
Ooh, God.
Ooh, and the running back with a full head of steam puts his head down, runs over a man after a pickup of 7-yard line.
Number 25.
7 yards. That was Malik Hill on the catch and run. Hill was lined up at running back. He ran that flat route and caught a beautiful pass from Martinez. And that'll bring up second down and 3. He'll have Roland to his right. This will be a give to Roland. Roland loses the ball, but he's able to hop on it. That's going to be a loss of 3 for the Lions there, and that'll make
bring up a third down.
Yeah, third down and call it 6. And football right on the LL logo at the 42-yard line, or 47 rather. Martinez will get the snap. It'll be the same play. Give up the middle. Roland will fight hard for some yards as he gets out close to the sticks. We'll see where the spot is. And the far side judge is spotting him for a first down.
First down, Lions.
And that moved the sticks and also moves the ball into Bastrop Bears territory. Well, thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's Sub-Varsity Game of the Week. Your Lockhart Lion freshman.
Got quite a few listeners chiming in on their comments. Thank you.
This freshman team is 5-2 on the year. And Martinez gets the snap. That's going to be a give on the left-hand side, but Bastrop's there, and that's going to be number 78 for Bastrop, bringing him down the backfield. That's Jeremy Gibbs. And so that'll be a loss of 2 on the play.
Brings up a second and 12 for the Lions.
Great penetration from Gibbs, come from his defensive tackle position. Bastrop got some big boys there.
Getting close to the end of the first quarter.
And shout out to my buddy Jim Hughes. He says he's making deer sausage and watching football on Lions Pride Sports broadcast.
All right. Thank you.
He sends Bright in motion. And we got a flag before the play. It's going to be a false start on the Lions. So after a loss, they're going to have a penalty, and that's going to back them up even more. It'll be 2nd down and 17 after that one's walked off. Yeah, it's at that time of year. It's starting to get cooler. Rifle season will start here in a couple weeks. Lots of bow hunters out there sweating in their deer blinds right now. I went out the other day, and I just said, man, you're not supposed to sweat during deer season. And so it looks like we'll have a timeout on the field, and as they'll take a timeout, we'll go ahead and take a timeout as well. We'll be back here in just a minute on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Shields AC and Heating is a small family-owned business located here in Lockhart, Texas. You can count on us for all your air conditioning and heating repairs. Here at Shields AC and Heating we service commercial and residential HVAC system as well as refrigeration, ice machines and walk-in coolers. So, if you're in need of commercial or residential AC repairs, you can count on Shields AC and Heating to be there for you by calling us at 512-227-1219. We take pride in your comfort.
And welcome back to Lockhart Lions Stadium. This is the Shields AC and Heating second quarter here at Lockhart Lions Football Stadium. Lockhart has the ball. The ball's on the 46-yard line. It is 2nd down and 16 for the Lions. And Martinez will be the quarterback. He'll have Roland. It'll be a give to Roland up the middle. He'll cut back to the left-hand side, then move it back to the right.
Good run.
He gets all the penalty yards back and then some. Going to be a 7-yard run there, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Lions. And it'll be Roland still in there, offset to Martinez's left. He'll have 3 receivers. Martinez gets a snap. It's going to be a give to Roland. Going around the right-hand side. Finds a little bit of room. Runs over a Bastrop defender. And that's going to be enough to pick up another Lions first down with that 11-yard run.
First down.
So Roland being very productive here. He gets the ball with a head of steam. He hits that hole, and he is going. Oh, and he tells the coach, says, keep giving it to me. Gives him the Zeke Elliott feed me. Tells him, keep giving it to me, coach. I'm feeling it. Lockhart will come up to the line. Ball at the 35-yard line. We have 2 running backs in the backfield. It's going to be Roland and John Mata. That give's going to be to Mata up the middle. Mata with quickness making the first 2 guys miss. And picking up a good gain of, it's like 17 yards on the zone.
It's funny, TD, the receiver made a good block for him, and Mata ran right into the defender while he was on the ground. And the receiver said, you're not going that way. I'm blocking for you.
Mata's showing some great quickness there.
Yeah, he's a very quick young man. Good football player, not just on offense, but defense also.
And Mata will stay in there at running back. He'll be the only one back there with Martinez offset to his left. And it's going to be a fake give to Mata. They'll throw it out on the edge. Number 83 with the reception before he's forced out of bounds. And that's going to be Wesley Abel on the reception, and he's forced out of bounds by Isaiah Regalado out there. Close ties to Lockhart in these games. Isaiah Regalado, he is the son of one of my classmates, Stacy Regalado, formerly Escobedo, and then got Parker Kirschmer in there playing on the defense at linebacker. That's my nephew. So Lockhart and Bastrop have a lot of close ties. And it'll be 2nd down and 7. Martinez will still have Mata in there. Martinez rolls out to his right. He's looking for a pass. He throws the ball.
A little bit too high.
Yeah, a little bit too high, a little bit too hot. Intended for number 25, Malik Hill there. Just couldn't get a handle on it. And big third down coming up for the Lions. Ball's right around the 15-yard line. And Martinez will come over and talk to Coach Gilbert, get the play, bring it into his team. And so it'll be Nathan rolling back there with Martinez.
Third down for the Lions.
2 tight ends for the Lions. It's going to be a give right up the middle to Roland. They're going to hit him before he can get to the sticks. He keeps his legs pumping, and that's going to be about 3 yards short of the first down. So that'll bring up 4th down. And you got to think the Lions will probably go for this here. 4th and call it a long 3. And Bastrop calls a timeout. So while they take a timeout on the field, we'll take a timeout here. We'll be back in just a few moments on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
If you're looking to capture that special moment, let Adrian Gutierrez Photography capture that special moment for you. Whether it's a wedding, birthday, family photo, or any special occasion, Adrian Gutierrez Photography is the right one to turn that special moment into a memory that will last a lifetime. Adrian Gutierrez proudly supports Lockhart Lion Athletics and can be seen at many events in Lockhart, as well as at Lockhart Lions sporting events, offering his time to create special moments for the Lockhart community. You can contact Adrian Gutierrez Photography at 512-227-6794, email adriangutierrezphotography@gmail.com, or his website adriangutierrezphotography.com.
And looks like Lockhart's going to set up to go for it. A little bit of wildcat here with Bob Estrada at the QB position. It'll be kind of like we see on varsity, quarterback power. Estrada going to the right, and he's going to get all the way into the end zone for a Lockhart Lions touchdown.
Touchdown Lions. Great quickness by Bob there on that wildcat formation.
Well, I'll tell you what, they lined Bob Estrada up. It looks a lot like what we see on Friday nights. You get 3rd and short, 4th and short, and they're giving it to Ashton Dickens. And Bob Estrada scores the touchdown, and we'll have Evan Estrada come in to try to cap it off with an extra point. If you're just joining us, Lockhart scored first, going up 7-0. Bastrop answered, but unable to convert 2-point conversion. And Estrada's kick is no good, so that's going to make it 13-6 Lockhart. We'll keep it right here as they change sides. And for those of you who do not know, the Lockhart Lions varsity team will be playing here in Lockhart against the Bastrop Bears. If you're like I am, a child of the 80s and 90s, there was some huge Lockhart Lions games back then. They used to be constantly Lions and Bastrop featured on the news. Lots of big names and folks that are still around town played in those games. Looking at some of those old videos the other days, you look across at the old home side, and all those videos, that home side was full wall-to-wall with Lockhart fans.
And they were packed early, TD. I mean, you come out for pregame warm-ups, and the stands were full already.
Yeah, one of the big games, the Lockhart versus Bastrop 1991 game. Saw Sean Wilson score a big touchdown in that game. I was watching
Bastrop
it earlier.
had not been scored on the whole season. They were ranked number 1 in the state.
And Lockhart scored on them for sure.
First play of the ball game.
And so Estrada will bring his kickoff crew out. And looks like we'll have, that's going to be number 15. That'll be MZ Prado, still back to receive for Bastrop. And here comes Estrada's kick. It's a deep one. It's got Prado running to his left. Takes a hold up bounce right around the 10.
Good tackle with number 8.
And great tackle. Joseph Ancita got there and kind of hit him first, and then Caden Rowland Bright able to finish him up. So negative yards on the return there. And Bastrop will have the ball. It'll be at the 13.5-yard line. So great job by the special teams of Lockhart getting down there and covering that kick. It was a good kick by Estrada, and it took a pitch and wedge hold-up bounce where the backman couldn't get to it. And Estrada will stay in there on defense, also playing cornerback for the Lions. He's that kicker that'll hit you if you try to get a big return. And Bouchon will bring his Bastrop Bears back up the line with 2 running backs, one to either side. He'll take the snap. That one's going to be a give to number 4, and he'll find some room around the right-hand side, and even more room as he's going to pick up.
Still going.
26 yards on the carry for the Bears. And great job there by number 4. He's not listed on the Bastrop roster. I'll try to find out who that is for you.
Good tackle by number 1 for the Lions.
And that's Bob Estrada. And so that's the biggest gain of the game for the Bears. Going to bring the ball all the way out to the 41-yard line.
5:29 left in the second quarter.
And that's your Shields AC and Heating second quarter. And so he'll have Regalado back deep with him to his left and number 4 offset to his right. Bouchon get a high snap, bring it down, and gives it to number 4, who's in a heap of trouble, but finds his way out of it, and he's still going to go down for a big loss. Did a good job of making the first man miss, getting him off him, but Lockhart swarming to the ball.
Good tackle there by number 20.
Yeah, number 20 getting in there to make the stop. That's Titus Ramirez. He had a big game
Yes,
last time we covered this freshman team. He was one of the defensive players of the week. Titus Ramirez is the son of a good friend of mine, Zeb Ramirez.
Second and long, very long for the Bears.
Yeah, call it, looks like about 16. He'll have 1 running back with him, 3 wide receivers. He'll bring a man in motion. And it's going to be a throwback. He's looking to throw it back, but he's not going to get there.
Good pressure.
Yeah, as number 55 was all in his face. That's Ivan Barrera Maldonado. Titus Ramirez getting back there, as well as number 90, Porfirio Vasquez helping out. It's always a good thing when you get 3 Lions that deep into the backfield. Shows you're getting some great penetration on them. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and call it 1.5 miles. Right close to 30.
3rd and very long for the Bears.
And they're going to shift over and do a little wildcat action. It'll be kind of a power run to the left.
Very good job by the Lion defense.
Absolutely. Good job by the right-hand side. Nobody was fooled. They did a great job flowing laterally to the ball. That's going to bring up 4th down 1 mile here. Last time Lockhart got great pressure on the Bastrop kicker, Amzi Prado, off of an ugly snap, but he was still able to get it away and punt it over 50 yards. And then the Lions muffed it, giving the ball back to the Bears, which is what allowed them to score their touchdown. And here's some Lockhart fencing. They better kick it. It's the first half.
It's 4th down and very long.
Well, and they'll have Val Regalado lined up. Okay, and there goes Amzi. He drops back into his punter position. Another high snap. Fields this one a little cleaner. Gets off another good punt. That one's going to bounce around the 48 and go out of bounds right there. So Lockhart will take the ball over at their own 47-yard line. Lockhart offense has been really productive so far. Nathan rolling with some great runs. And then on the last series, John Mata came in, started getting some production.
With 2:34 left in the second quarter, Lions get the football. 1st and 10 at the They haven't put the ball down.
And I asked one of the parents for Bastrop, said, who's number 4? And the response I got was, no one seems to know. They might have picked him up on the way over between Lockhart and Bastrop.
Somewhere in Cedar Creek.
Mm-hmm. Red Rock or Rockney. All right, Nico Martinez will come out. He'll have an empty backfield. See if he looks to sling it here on first down. Man comes in motion. And he'll roll out to his right. He's looking downfield. He's got a man open.
Oh, intercepted.
And they're fighting for it. Let's see. That's going to be an interception by the Bastrop Bears. That's number 16 for the Bears. That's going to be Grayson Thompson. That's one of the players I was told we'd need to watch out for today. And it sounds like it was definitely justified as he takes the ball away from the Lions. Tell you what, great pass by Nico Martinez.
Yes, it was.
And really looked like it was going to be an okay catch, but just effort there by Grayson Thompson to rip the ball away from the receiver and turn a catch into an interception.
Great recovery by him.
Yeah, Nico Martinez, he put the ball right on the money. And so the Lockhart defense only gets a short break, and they're back out onto the field again. It'll be Regalado in there running back with Bouchon. You'll have 3 wide receivers. Bouchon will take the snap. It's going to be a give to Regalado going right. But the big man for Lockhart getting penetration up the middle. I'm guessing that's going to be number 99, Jacob Salazar.
Number 8 was also there.
Or maybe that's 98, Julian Benavidez. That's Salazar. Is it 98 or 99? What do you guys see? Oh, here we go. There we go. I'll pull out my binoculars. That's definitely number 98, Julian Benavidez.
Second and very long. 151 left in the second quarter and running.
And Bouchon will have 2 quarterbacks. Sends one of them in motion, and that's going to be a pitch. It's going to be a wide receiver pass to a wide open number 16. But unfortunately, that not enough for the first down, so it's still going to be third down. Lockhart Lions still got a chance to stop them here.
I'm surprised nobody's using a timeout here.
And that's Grayson Thompson on that reception who made the interception to give the Bears the ball. Oh, Lockhart is 5-2 on the season. Bastrop is 3-4.
Quarterback. Ooh, good job on defense.
And that's Julian Benavidez once again, but also great job by the right-hand side of the line getting penetration and making Bouchon have to keep that ball up the middle. That'll bring up fourth down again. This one 4th and 3. Expect Bastrop will go for it with only under a minute now left in Shields AC and Heating second quarter, and the clock is running.
Clock is running very fast.
And Bastrop doesn't seem to be in a hurry.
No, they're not, and neither is Lockhart.
Yeah, it looks like their coach is going to elect to let this thing run down and take a timeout. I'm sure. I know how you feel, Bastrop fans. I've been there.
Timeout.
And timeout Bastrop. So while they take a quick timeout, we've got 20 seconds left here in the Shields AC and Heating third quarter. We'll take a quick break as well, and we'll be back in just a moment on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Richie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 photo booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Richie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
And a big fourth down here for the Bears. Ball's right at the 50-yard line. Only 19 seconds left. And it looks like they're going to play it safe and punt it high.
Oh.
Snap.
Oh.
And he's going to take off and run with it, but that will do him no good as he is smothered in the backfield by Caden Roland Bright for the Lions, as well as number 33, Braden Parada, getting in there for the stop. And so that'll give the Lockhart Lions the ball with 10 seconds left and maybe enough time to take a shot down the field. And waiting to see where they place this ball. Looks like it's going to be at the 40-yard line, left hash mark. Coach and Sarge, you might tune in here a little bit. Does Nico Martinez have enough arm to get this ball in the end zone?
He probably needs about 5 more yards. But he does have a strong arm.
And he will drop back to pass. He's got all the time in the world, giving his guys time to get down there. He's going to make one man miss. He's pointing downfield, and he's going to heave it deep. Oh, and just in and out of the hands of Bob Estrada. Boy, talk about a long time to throw the ball as time runs out there on the Shields AC and Heating second quarter. Your Lockhart Lions will go into halftime up 13-6 over the Bastrop Bears. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back here in just a few moments with the Kreitz Market halftime show.
Smoke
Sports broadcast.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
if you are having automotive issues. Take your vehicle to Car Care Automotive located at 7000 FM 1327 Suite 4 in Austin, Texas. Head mechanic and owner Alex Juarez has over 30 years of experience. From diagnostics, AC repair and brakes, to rebuilding engines and transmissions. Car Care Automotive is the place to go to get you off your feet and your car back on the street. Call 512-945-8105 for more information.
Gridiron Warriors take the field in an epic battle that is larger than life. It is called Texas High School Football. Only one show can bring the greatest sport from the greatest state into focus. Lone Star Gridiron.
Richie 360 Photo Booth Rentals is your one-stop shop for your next event. Whether it's weddings, baby showers, birthdays, graduations, and more. You can have the best of both worlds with our 360 video booth and mini booth mirror. The 360 Photo Booth is a revolutionary next-level photo booth experience. The revolving camera surrounds attendees, capturing a 360-degree slow-motion movie that your guests will remember forever. Here at Richie 360 Photo Booth, this is where moments turn into memories. You can find us on Instagram and Facebook.
Smoke Texas Barbecue puts smiles on faces. Since 1900, Kreitz Market has been putting smiles on faces with every bite of Smoke Texas Barbecue. Located off of Highway 183 at 619 North Colorado Street in Lockhart, Texas, fifth-generation owner Keith Schmidt continues the tradition of providing the best barbecue in Texas with its award-winning varieties of beef, sausage, and pork meats. All Kreitz Barbecue is post oak smoked to perfection under Pitmaster Roy Perez's watchful eye in Kreitz Market's hallowed brick pits. Let Kreitz cater your party or event. Kreitz can assemble a complete barbecue dinner and sides for any event in Central Texas. To get a quote on catering, Kreitz Barbecue Catering Manager Weston Black can be reached at 512-398-2361. That's 512-398-2361. Kreitz Market opens 7 days a week, Monday through Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 10:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. You can find out more about Kreitz Market on their Facebook page or go to kreitzmarket.com. That's www.kreitzmarket.com.
And we are back here to start the second half here at Lions Stadium. This will be the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter. And Lockhart did receive the ball to start off the game. If you're just joining us, Lockhart went down the field, scored on their first drive, held Bastrop to a 3-and-out. Lockhart then turned the ball over on a muffed punt. Bastrop capitalized by scoring. And then on the Lions' next drive, they were able to come back and score. The score is 13-6, and Estrada's set to kick it off. Shorter kick, going to be fielded by one of the up men. He'll field it around the 25, take it up to the 30, the 35.
Good tackle by number 8.
And he'll get brought down by Caden Rowland Bright right around the 38-yard line. And that's where the Bastrop Bears will take over for their first series.
First and 10 Bears. It's pretty neat when you see your kicker stay out there and play defense.
Yep, love it. I keep, want to see somebody you kind of want to see him get a return so you can see him tackle him.
He's playing corner out there by himself.
And the Bears will come out with two running backs. It'll be Regalado and Prado back there with Bouchon. He'll get the snap. He'll give it to Regalado up the middle, but he's going to be bottled up once again by big number 98, Julian Benavidez. He's had a big game out there in the first half. He had several tackles, throwing his name into the candidacy hat for Defensive Player of the Game early.
Brings up a 2nd down and 11 for the Bears.
And he'll have 1 running back and 3 wide receivers. He'll fake to give to Regalado, and he'll throw it out in the flat. And that ball's put on the ground by MZ Prado, but he's able to follow it. That's the 3rd time Prado's seen the ball come out of his hands, get on the ground, and fell on it. And so that's going to be a pickup of 3 yards.
Bring up 3rd down.
Yep, 3rd and 7.
.840 and running here in the 3rd quarter. Lions was a 13-6 lead.
And Bouchon will still have that 2 running backs set. And the give is going to be around the right-hand side to number 15.
Ball was on the ground, recovered by the quarterback.
And once again, another forced fumble by the Lions on a big tackle by Caden Roland Bright. Lions forcing these Bears to put the ball on the ground over and over, but so far Lions unable to come up with one. That's going to be a big loss there. That's going to back them up. That's going to be a 7-yard loss, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 13, or 4th down and 13. It'll be number 15, MZ Prado back to punt. Lockhart Lions will drop a man deep. And
very high
snap's going to go over his head. Titus Ramirez bearing down on him. We'll see if he can get it off. He just gets it off in time. And Lockhart does a good job not to touch that ball. That's going to be 1st down Lions as they recover the ball right around the 45-yard line. A little bit of a confusing and unorthodox punt there with the ball going over his head. But great job by Prado. I mean, that's happened to him twice, and both times he's been able to get it off. That time he had Titus Ramirez bearing down on him and able to get his foot into it. And not a very long punt, but keeps it from being a 20-yard loss.
TD, he must be a shortstop in baseball.
Yeah, he definitely has got the moves. And so here comes Lockhart with this first offensive series of the 2nd half. It'll be Nathan rolling in the backfield with Martinez. Martinez will get the snap. He's looking to throw. He's going deep down the right-hand side. He's got number 12, George McGee, the 3rd, wide open and into the end zone for a Lockhart Lions touchdown.
Yes, sir. Great pass, great catch.
Oh, great job by McGee to keep his eyes on that ball, bring it in and catch it in stride. And great throw by Nico Martinez. Didn't have to slow down. Martinez led him just right. And Lockhart Lions strike quick on their first play of the 2nd half.
Yes, sir.
And Estrada gets set up for his extra points. He's 1 for 1-1 today, having missed the last one on what was a high snap. There's a dribbler. Estrada's going to pick it up, and he's going to run it. He's got some room. He's going to have to make a man miss. And it looks like he does just enough to get in.
Let's see. I haven't seen the signal yet.
Waiting for the signal. Definitely got in and knocked the pylon over.
The referee says no.
Great effort there by Mr. Estrada trying to get that ball in. I definitely think he got in as his right foot knocked the pylon over. And the ball was in his left hand. But nevertheless, they don't give it to him, and that's going to leave the score at 19-6 Lions.
And he looks okay. He's getting the huddle with the kickoff team. Talking about kicker. Took a good shot there.
Yeah, he did. Well, I mean, he kind of gave a shot, too. He put his head down there and really tried to get into the end zone. Great effort. And he'll come right back down the field. We'll stay right here as he'll get his kickoff team together and get ready to kick off to the Bears again. We are here in the Adam & Sons heating 3rd quarter. 7 minutes, 26 seconds left to go. And these freshman games, they play 10-minute quarters, 10-minute halftime. I was talking to one of the Bastrop parents down there, and he told me, he said, you know, have you been to Piper? He said, it's a beautiful stadium. He said, but for us and the freshmen, he said, that's a long way to drive for 40 minutes of football. Talking about, you know, in general, how we wish the quarters were longer.
Most schools have 2 freshman games.
Yeah, Bastrop has at times in the season had A and B team on the freshman level. So Estrada will get set to kick it off. Be Regalado back deep. And
out of bounds.
This ball's going to go out of bounds inside the 8, and that'll be a flag, and Bastrop will get the ball out the 35-yard line. And we'll go ahead and take a quick timeout. We'll be back here in just a moment on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Adam & Sons AC and Heating is a locally owned business. President, CEO, and U.S. Navy veteran Adam Renteria has been certified in HVAC since 2010. Adam is also certified as a home performance specialist through BPI. Adam & Sons offers professional work, excellent quality service with affordable prices. Whether it's commercial or residential, Adam & Sons is the one to call. Contact Adam & Sons AC and Heating at 512-844-2695 or email adamrenteria64air@yahoo.com. Mention you heard this ad on the Lions Pride Sports Broadcast and get 10% off your service call.
And we're back here at Lions Stadium as Bouchon did a quarterback keeper there. Nothing doing. Maybe he got the ball forward for a yard. They're going to give him a yard. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9. And number 33, Braden Barada on the tackle for the Lions, as well as a few others.
TD, real quick shout out to Tony Schultz who's watching. Also Brenda Playfair, Jim Hughes, Bert Trejo, quite a few. Eddie Vasquez, Mark Estrada, Deborah Ortiz, and Dolores Perales.
And Bastrop will throw. And that ball was intended for number 5, Regalado, but was broken up by number 1, Bob Estrada for Lockhart. Yes, big shout out to my mom, Brenda Playfair. She's tuned in from Amarillo, Texas.
Wow.
As they make their way up to Colorado Springs, Colorado, doing what retired folks do.
Be safe out there. 6:20 left in the third quarter.
And that'll bring up 3rd down and 9 for the Bears. And he's got 4 wide receivers this time. Bouchon uses the hard count, draws the Lions off. He'll get a free play, and he's going to throw one deep.
Incomplete.
And the receiver unable to get to it.
Intended for number 10 for the Bears.
Smart play by Bouchon. We see the Lockhart varsity quarterback use it to his advantage all the time. Goes with the hard count, draws him off sides, and gets the free play. That'll give him 5 yards, but won't be enough for the 1st down. And it'll be 3rd and 4 after the penalty. And the Lions, after giving him a break, bring big number 98, Julian Benavidez, back into the game. And Bouchon will bring a man in motion. High snap. He's going to give the ball to Regalado. Isaiah Regalado looking for room, but nothing doing on the right-hand side.
Number 55 at the bottom there. Number 8 on top.
Yeah, number 55 for the Lions. That's going to be Ian Barrera Baldonado that got to him first, and then Caden Rowland Bright coming in to finish him off. So they'll lose a couple on that play, and that'll bring up 4th down and call it 6 for the Bears, a long 6. And Lockhart Lions defense looking pretty good so far here in the second half. He gave up a couple big runs in the first half to Prado, and Bouchon had a couple good runs of his own.
Timeout Bears.
And looks like Bastrop will call a timeout, so we'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Lockhart Lions freshman football on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
Nestled on the outskirts of Luling and Lockhart is the beautiful and quaint chapel on Mayberry Hill. A tiny wedding chapel specializing in micro-weddings, vow renewals, officiant services, and as a photography venue. The chapel is both rustic and elegant, as it sits atop the wooded grounds of a private residence. Named after the homestead and hill it rests upon, the chapel features a cedar accent wall, stunning cedar slatted high ceilings, genuine hardwood floors, and beautifully restored stained glass windows. The Mayberrys are both ordained ministers and enjoy the opportunity to provide small, affordable, and stress-free micro-wedding ceremonies, with a wide range of services and all-inclusive packages. Follow the chapel on social media or see their website at chapelonmayberryhill.net.
And we are back. Big fourth down here for the Bears. He gets the snap, fakes the give to Regalado. He's going to throw out to the right, in and out of the hands of number 10, and they'll turn the ball over on downs. So that was a pivotal fourth down for the Bears. They really needed a first down there to try to stay in this game, as we've got 4 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter. And the score is going to be 19-6, Lions on top. Lions will be taken over at the Bastrop Bear 34-yard line. So that entire series nets -1 yard for the Bears as they started on the 35-yard line. They moved the ball forward and then back again. It'll be Martinez at quarterback and Rowland at running back. He'll be offset to his right. 2 wide receivers. George McGee III on the outside. That's going to be a give to Rowland around the right-hand side.
Good tough run.
Good tough run as he drags a few Bears with him. As Regalado as well as Julian Kresge able to bring him down after a gain of 8 yards.
Number 2 for the running back for the Lions, Rowland, looks very, very strong. TD looks like he's ready to carry the ball more to the second half.
And Lockhart Lions come with their big formation, 2 tight ends in the game. And it'll be a give again to Rowland going around the right-hand side. Makes a couple Bears miss and continues to pump his feet, spin, roll over people. Hop on the train, get off at the next stop, and he moves the chains for the Lions.
First down.
Great job. Reminds me somewhat of Mr. My Time. Always falls forward. Never see him falling back. Dickens is the same way. And that is, in general, the trademark of a decent running back.
Yes, sir.
Is they're always falling forward. It's like that was number 43, Parker Kirschmer, finally able to bring him down there for the Lions. Or for the Bears, rather. It'll be Martinez and Roland. Martinez will drop back to pass. He's looking left, under pressure, and he's going to go down. And that's going to be Parker Kirschmer with a sack on the play.
Number 55.
And number
65.
55 or
65.
And number 65 getting in there as well. That's Troy Sates. And those two, basically, that's the right side of the line as Kirschmer's coming from the outside linebacker and Sates is the defensive tackle. So just the right side of the Bastrop defense able to get good penetration there. First really big play for a loss for the Lions. And that moves them back. Going to be second down and 22. Ball on the 25-yard line. That'll be a give to Rowland. He'll take it around the right-hand side, pick
Good
up
run.
a few yards, runs over a Bear out there in the flats where he's pushed out of bounds by number 20. And that's Eli Washington who runs him out of bounds after a gain of 12, 13, 14, 16 yards. And that'll bring up third down and 6 for the Lions. Lions have to make the 4 for a first down.
1:50 left in the third quarter. I'm sorry.
Going to be 2 running backs in there. John Mata will come in there and be the second running back to Martinez's right. And the give will go to Mata, but he'll get bottled up in the backfield.
Not much there.
Where to go is that's that same duo from that right-hand side of Kirschmer and number 65, Renteria. And Parker Kirschmer, that is my nephew, playing for the Bastrop Bears on the wrong side.
Well, at least he's wearing maroon.
That's right, and all the Bastrop Bears and Lockhart fans all sitting on the home side tonight, but everyone blends in really well, 2 maroon teams. So Lockhart with 4th and 10.
Field goal
They'll elect
attempt.
to kick the field goal, and the hold is down. Estrada's kick is up.
Ooh, just a little bit off.
And just misses the left upright. So after Bastrop turns it over on downs, the defense wakes up for the Bears and does a good job of holding the Lions and forcing a missed field goal. So the Bears will get the ball once again. And they try to seize back momentum in this one.
51.5 seconds left in the third quarter.
And with 51 seconds, I do want to give a shout out to my oldest granddaughter. Today is her 13th birthday.
Happy birthday.
So, got another teenager in the house.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. My condolences.
All right, now my tooth in my head is starting to hurt, so let me go and turn my mic off.
Well, with another teenager in the house, that headache will only grow for the next few years. And so here come the Bears trying to get a little bit of momentum going after stopping the Lions. It'll be Bouchon back there. He'll have two running backs. It'll be Regalado and Prado. And that one will go to Regalado up the middle. He pumps his feet and drives for a couple. Looks like probably going to be a pickup about 3 or 4 yards as they're sorting out the chains over there.
And I was saying you still don't got him straight.
Now they look like they got him tangled, but they've got
There
him
you go.
straight now. So that's going to be a pickup of 3 yards for Isaiah Regalado.
This will be the last play of the third quarter.
Lockhart Lions bringing the blitz, and it
Ooh.
works as they disrupt the handoff in the backfield.
Yes, sir.
But the running back, I think that's going to be the mystery man, number 4, able to jump on the ball. And so Bastrop Bears put the ball on the ground 6 times so far in this game and have been able to jump back on it every time. We'll take a quick break as that ends the Adam & Sons AC and Heating third quarter. You're watching Lockhart Lions freshman football on Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
I'm Ross Alexander, founder of the War Room Strength Club. I have been working with individuals and athletes since 2003. I have mentored and worked under the likes of Mike Graham, Bobby Warren, Charles Alston, and first-generation coaches under Mark Ripito. I am also a former two-sport collegiate athlete. I have worked with everyone from those starting their fitness journeys to athletes in collegiate and elite ranks of athletic performance. My ideology is working functional and fundamental strength while also implementing a proactive injury preventative and/or recovery regimen. I hold summer performance camps open for young athletes from 11 years old to the collegiate level. I also take clients all throughout the year at any age and fitness level. Along with the workout program, I also offer services for food intake accountability and meal planning, and also mental and emotional positivity consulting. I look forward to hearing from you. Go Lions.
And we are back here at Lockhart Stadium and here at the start of the War Room Strength Club fourth quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 11 for the Bastrop Bears. Ball's going to be on their own 19-yard line.
Talking cross country.
And we got 2 running backs in the backfield. He'll give it to number 4 going around the left-hand side.
Ooh, good hit.
Well, good hit, but you got to wrap up
up.
out there. See if we can figure out who that initial hit was.
I believe it was 33 that came up to make the hit.
I'm thinking probably 22 because I don't see a 33 in there. So for the Lions, looks like that would be Peyton Jackson with the hit. And then Bob Estrada got in there to help finish him off, as well as number 8.
There's
Caden
33
Rowland-Bright.
in the middle.
Oh, there he
There's
is.
Mata.
33, that's going to be Braden Parada.
Oh,
Called his
Parada?
name a few times tonight. And so that's going to bring up 4th down. Bastrop will punt the ball. This time a good snap, and he's able to get off a great kick. And that'll be fielded right around the 47-yard line. Got some room going around the left-hand side and all the way back to the 30.
Good
and
return.
That's Peyton Jackson with the return for the Lions. Jackson got back there just in time to be able to field that ball. Kind of bobbled it at first, then secured it and put the Jets on. And that's going to be a 24-yard return on the play.
Good field position for the Lions.
And not a bad punt, considering where he was standing. And that'll bring the Lockhart Lions offense back out on the field. Quarterback Nico Martinez in there. And Nathan Rowland. Rowland's been really productive so far tonight. And the give will be to Rowland. The flag looks like it's going to be offside on the defense as Rowland goes around the left-hand side. Runs over a couple Bears before he's brought down by number 33 for the Bears, Julian Kresge. And you hear Coach Clay giving instructions out there on the crowd mic.
For his grandson.
Yeah. And Coach Clay Connor says, "Put your head down, boy." Wants him to run over. Well, he only ran over 2 people there, but I'm thinking Coach Clay's thinking he should have run over a couple more.
Well, he got the first down now.
Yep, so that was good for 10 yards and moves the chains. Can't do that no more. And so that'll be first down and 10. Lockhart is inside the red zone. Martinez will call for the snap, and this one's going to be a fake give. He'll toss it out to the right. Dangerous pass as number 27 for Bastrop.
Very close to being intercepted.
He had a beat on it, and they don't have a 27 on the roster that I received. Well, thank you to my sister, Laura Kirschmer, for giving us a roster she had from earlier in the year. We were unable to obtain a freshman roster for Bastrop, but got that one from her just before the game. And so I'll bring up second down and 10 for the Lions from the 18-yard line. And they go back to the 2 running back set with Mata and Rowland in the back. And this one's going to be a give to Mata. He's going around the left-hand side, squirts through the middle, and gets a couple yards on a tough run.
Good run.
Not a lot there for Mata. He made something out of nothing as he picks up 4 on the play, 3.5. And Lockhart not able to slash the Bastrop defense like they were earlier in the game. Looks like the Bastrop defense has woken up a little bit. And going to go 2 tight ends, 2 running backs, 2 receivers. And this will be a give to Roland Bright to the right-hand side. And he gets down to the goal line and bulls over a player. Looks like they're going to call him just short of the goal line. So 17-yard run for Roland. He is rolling tonight. He's rolling right down the field and all over these Bastrop Bears.
Hopefully he rolls in for another touchdown here.
Yeah, he's got great speed, does the freshman.
And if anybody's listening to the JV or at the JV game, please give us an update if you can let us know what the score is.
Yeah, we'll look through the comments if you post it there, or you can send us a message directly at Lions Pride Sports Broadcast. So going to be first and goal for the Lions from the 1. Got to think we're going to see Roland or Mata here. And Mata goes in motion, and it's going to be a throw out to Mata. Great job making the first man miss, and big hit by Isaiah Regalado at the goal line to keep him out. Isaiah Regalado is a younger brother of Val Regalado, who's on the Bastrop Bears, one of the star linebackers for their varsity team.
Brings up second and short.
Obviously, the family roots run deep there in this program, Bastrop. So, yeah, it'll be second down and goal, still from right around the 1-yard line.
Is that the first one for this half?
And which coach is that they're talking to those guys?
Williams?
Is that Coach Williams?
Yeah. He's the O-line coach.
Looks like quite a few of the Lockhart coaches went to Bastrop tonight with the JV team, get as good a look as they could for Friday's big matchup, which has, really, it's not just a rivalry game. There's huge implications for what happens in district. For the Lions, you've dropped a couple now in district already, and you're getting really close to the point where you got to win out or pretty close to it to have a shot to get into the playoffs.
And Bastrop's in the same boat we are.
They are. So, it's kind of a I wouldn't want to call it a win or go home, but it's pretty dang close to that.
Well, Bastrop only has 2 games left, us and Liberty Hill, so they're going to need a big win tomorrow night.
Really must win for Bastrop.
I think Liberty Hill is getting stronger. They got most of their players back from all those injuries they had.
They looked strong last week against the Lions. All right, it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll get the snap. That's going to be a give to Mata, and he'll bull his way into the end zone for another 6 for the Lions. So that'll take it up to 25-6. Lions up. And they'll bring in Estrada to kick the extra point. And Lockhart's had a little bit of trouble with the snap here for a field goal and extra point. We'll see if they can get a clean one for Estrada to boot. And there's a snap. It's a good one. He gets it down, and Estrada boots it through. And that'll make it 26-6. Lions with a 20-point lead. Here with 6 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the War Room Strength Club 4th quarter. We'll keep it right here for you.
Yeah, Lockhart's right at the same spot they were last year, TD and Coach. 1 and 2 in district play. Of course, Lockhart ran the table to finish off in the number 3 spot. You know, 1 loss in this next final 3 games. Well, they could still get into the playoffs. Just depends on who they lose to.
But it gets tricky. Yeah, it gets tricky. So I mean, really, you'd love to win out again, but I think winning out at the end of the season this year
is tougher than last year.
It's much tougher than last year. Last year, Lockhart did it with a win over Piper here at home, and then a win at Bastrop, playing out there at Cedar Creek, and then they beat Kerrville-Tivy for their final game of the year. This year, it'll be the same thing. They'll have Bastrop here. Then we'll go to Piper, and then we'll host Tivy here at Lockhart. And Piper and Tivy, really, to me, 2 best teams in the district so far, even though Liberty Hill, you know, they're right there as well because they're doing well in district play. But you look at the whole season, I really think those are the toughest 2 teams in the district, so it's an uphill climb.
And right now, Piper is in first place in the district, but they got Kerrville-Tivy tomorrow, Lockhart, and then Liberty Hill.
I think they're going to be looking ahead for Liberty Hill. They think they're going to be playing for the district title against Liberty Hill.
Well, Dave Campbell has them as a district champion in their pre-playoff selection.
And last year we saw their quarterback Jake Straken just tear it up.
Well, this year he's a wide receiver.
And says a lot about the guy they did find for quarterback then, because Straken was tough. And here's a kick from Estrada. And it's going to be fielded right around the 15-yard line with a full head of steam. Ooh. And he's out to the 30, to the 40.
Tackle.
And Lockhart brings him down right at the 47-yard line. Great return by number 4, Mystery Man.
Number 20, I believe, was on tackle.
That's going to be Titus Ramirez coming up with a touchdown-saving tackle for the Lions. If Ramirez doesn't get a hold of him, he's gone. So if you're a Bastrop Bears fan and you're tuning in, I've already asked some of the parents, and you happen to know who number 4 is, let us know who he is so we can give the young man his credit, as every time he touches the ball, it seems to be dangerous.
6:41 left in the 4th quarter.
And Bouchon will come up with 2 running backs again. He'll take the snap. It's going to be a handoff. Oh, no, Bouchon will keep it himself going up the middle. And it looks like he's going to pick up around 10 yards and enough for the first down. He'll move the sticks for Bastrop.
Number 8 on the tackle for the Lions.
And that's going to be Caden Roland Bright. Called his name quite a few times on the defensive side of the ball. Big first down for the Bears and into Lions territory as the clock ticks down to 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the War Room Strength Club 4th quarter.
Of course, if you're watching tonight's broadcast, you'll be able to catch the Lockhart Lions Bastrop Bears varsity game on the same stream you're watching now, or the same platform.
And it's a fake to Prado. He'll be looking to throw. He's going to go deep. He's got a man wide open. That's Regalado with the catch, and he's going to go in for a Bastrop score.
Untouched.
Great job. 41-yard pass there from Bouchon to Regalado. And that's Isaiah Regalado scoring for the Bastrop Bears, trying to claw their way back in this thing. Got a 20-point deficit. They cut it down by 6 there. And so it'll be 14. They'll try to take it to 12. Looks like they'll go for 2. And the man that caught the touchdown pass, Isaiah Regalado, will be offset to the right of the quarterback, Bouchon. He'll have 3 wide receivers. It's going to be Bouchon rolling out the pass, and he hits his man wide open in the flat.
Tight end.
That's number 10, Austin Moylan, or Moylan with the catch. And so that'll make the score 26-14. Lions still on top, but Bastrop getting some life back into him here in the War Room Strength Club fourth quarter.
And we're going to keep it right here. Tomorrow night here at Lions Field, 7 p.m. will be kickoff. 6:30 we'll have the Kreitz Market pregame show right here on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And we'll have myself and Miller Stars Waters be bringing you the play-by-play action. TD Tom Dunn with color commentary, the coach with our football analyst. And we'll have a...
But I didn't.
Picked up by number 12 for the Lions. He's got a full head of steam coming around the left-hand side. Going to be an illegal block in the back there. And then a late hit and a face mask out of bounds. So we'll probably have offsetting penalties here.
Well, the face mask should have been thrown earlier. But I guess with with the 3 referee crew, they didn't see it the first time until the helmet came flying off.
And we'll see as they sort this one off. So I expect to hear block in the back, personal foul, then face mask, personal foul. See if they offset and where they place the ball.
Re-kick it.
Yep, they're going to kick it again. And that was number 12, George McGee III, who we saw caught the long touchdown pass for the Lions. He had a head of steam when he finally caught up to that ball bouncing, and he used it to his advantage. And so Bastrop will re-kick the ball, no movement, same place. And if I'm Bastrop, now I onside kick it. They didn't do it the first time.
Right, they might.
And the coach does come out and talk to Prado, so maybe that's what he's telling him. Prado done great in the kicking duties for Bastrop. He's also ran the ball quite a few times for him. And it'll be number 22, Peyton Jackson, as well as number 8, Caden Roland Bright, back for the Lions. Pardo will put his foot in this one. This will be an onside kick. Bounces off one of the Lions and looks like the Bears covered it up.
They recovered.
And the Bears recovered. They'll have the ball at the 48-yard line.
Good strategy on their part.
Yeah, they got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left. They're down by 12 points. More than enough time to try to get back in this game.
That's when you need your shortstop coach.
Yes.
You need your baseball infield.
And Lockhart did not have their hands team in. That was their standard kickoff team. Didn't see who it bounced off of, but definitely not the hands guys up front. And so the Bastrop Bears offense back out on the field after they were able to score against the Lions on their last drive. And he'll be a
quarterback.
It'll be a quarterback keep coming around the right-hand side. Big hit. Ball goes on the ground again, and this time the Lions are finally able to recover it. And that's going to be number 22, Peyton Jackson, with a huge hit.
That'll probably be excessive celebration.
Yeah, they're throwing those flags. Those are pretty late. It's got to be dead ball fouls. And it definitely couldn't have been. It's going to call unsportsmanlike conduct on the Lions. And the Lockhart fans letting them have it. And, I mean, I didn't see, he wasn't dancing. It wasn't going crazy. No. But a lot of time when you get players that come off the sideline onto the field to celebrate, that's what they'll go ahead and throw the penalty for.
I tell you what, if there was ever a definition for a helmet to the football and a textbook tackle,
that was it.
They'd have that video right there.
Right. Number 22 with a great hit on the ball.
Yeah, Peyton Jackson comes in from his safety spot and lays the boom on the Bastrop quarterback, Bouchon. And they'll mark that off from the spot. So Lockhart will get the ball, but the ball will be marked back at the 38-yard line.
5:33 left in the fourth quarter.
And great job. Lockhart really kind of, Bastrop started to gain some momentum there, recovered the onside kick, and then Lockhart turns him over. And we'll have Nico Martinez coming back out on the field. He'll have John Mata in the backfield with him. He'll have 3 wide receivers. And this will be a give to Mata going up the middle. He's got a hole you could drive a truck through, and he picks up 4 yards.
Lockhart trying to eat some clock here.
Yeah, Lockhart happy to run the ball, as they've done a lot of tonight. They've had some beautiful passes as well. And they're calling for that play to be on the Sports Center Top 10, folks. That's awesome to hear the fans getting into it.
There's one Rodney Wilson down there, former Lockhart Lion himself and state powerlifting champion.
And low snap will be give to Mata going. Finds a little cutback lane.
Good run.
Not a whole lot there, but Mata doing a good job of making something out of nothing there. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Lions after a pickup of 2. And Bastrop Bears will change the whole defense out. All 11 players just got changed out on the Bastrop side of the ball. Talk about bringing in fresh bodies. And 3rd down and 4 from the Lions. Same combo in the backfield. And this one's going to be quarterback power to the right. Actually, this is the Wildcat, Bob Estrada, with some running room. And he'll go 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown out of the Wildcat. Bob Estrada keeps it himself and goes right up the middle to reestablish that lead for the Lions and really put this thing out of reach. Great job there by just kind of finding some room to run, and once he got a little gap, he was through it and gone.
Showed tremendous speed there, TD.
He did. I mean, the future looks bright for Lockhart football.
Yeah, once he placed his foot on that turf and pushed himself forward up the field from 0 to 60, this young man picked up speed in a hurry.
Nobody was going to catch him. And so Estrada for the extra point. A good snap, a good hold. The kick is up, and that is good.
You know, that young man ran so fast, I actually saw a blur. And even his shadow couldn't catch up to him.
Well, and you know it was a fast play, and they went quick on the extra point because the line judge, who would normally run down and get under the field goal post to see that they made it, he never made it there. He was still coming down the field. So Lockhart pushes the lead out. It's going to be 33-14. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left to go here in the War Room Strength Club 4th quarter. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back here in just a moment with the kickoff. You're watching Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
LoneStarGridiron.com. Access the complete history of Texas high school football, over 100 years of information, win-loss records, coaching histories, individual stats, records, and more. Lone Star Gridiron, the authority on Texas high school football.
Well, folks, if you're ever watching Lockhart Lions football and Lions Pride Sports broadcasts and you see someone post a link in the comments for other games of the broadcast, that is not a link. Those are spammers. Don't click on it. Don't log into anything.
They will get you.
We try to get rid of them as quickly as they pop up, but they are relentless.
Do want to remind everybody at the end of the ball game, we do have the Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Game and your One Goals Fitness Defensive Players of the Game. But that's not till the end of the game.
And Estrada gets set to kick this one off. And going to be a deep kick. And that's going to go out of bounds. So Bastrop will get the ball at the 35-yard line.
Look, give a shout-out to Randall Mendoza, who's watching. Also, Clint Moley and Jackie Edwards Jr.
Jackie Edwards Jr. Name sounds familiar.
I feel like I've called that name.
Very familiar. Of course, I saw him a couple of times. He still comes down from time to time to go see his sister in volleyball action.
And here comes the Bastrop offense once again. Lockhart flipping strength. 2 running backs for Bastrop. And he takes a snap, and it's going to be a handoff, a keeper, a handoff, a keeper. He'll keep it, and he'll get bottled up in the backfield.
Yeah, quarterback had no choice but to hang on to that one. He tried giving it to his running back, but, I mean, when you got
too late.
3 of the different colored maroon shirts around you.
And this Lockhart defensive line's got some little bit of a size advantage in there, and they're definitely leaning against this Bastrop offensive line.
3:28 left in the fourth quarter.
And Bouchon will look for the snap. He'll take it. He's going to give it off. That's Regalado going around the right-hand side. He'll get hit hard right around the line of scrimmage, but continue to move his feet for a positive gain.
Again, 55 causing the pile there.
And number 55 for Lockhart, that's going to be Ian Barrera Maldonado.
Brings up a 3rd and 10 for the Bears.
And they'll come up to the line with 3 wide receivers this time. We'll see if Bastrop elects to maybe put the ball in the air here. And he will drop back to pass, and he gets rid of it. And looks like he may have picked it right off the turf.
Thought it hit the ground, but the referee's giving it to him.
They're going to say he caught it. That's number 10, Austin Moylan. And he's going to give him a shot at 4th down with that 7-yard reception. Moylan's caught a couple now for Bastrop.
Gentlemen, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Benavides on the front line. Taking a look at him on this last play and other plays before, this young man is being double-teamed and fighting through him.
He's a big guy. Big young man.
Strong.
And same setup, 3 receivers for the Bears. And all-out jailhouse blitz coming for the Lions. And they're able to get to him. And Titus Ramirez able to grab that ball and cover it up for the Lions.
Try to scoop and score, but that didn't work.
And a couple of them try to scoop and score, but Ramirez finally thinks better and jumps on it and gives the ball to the Lions at the 10-yard line. And that'll be 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go here in the War Room Strength Club fourth quarter. Looks like was there a penalty on the play?
I was going to say offsides on the defense.
Well, I tell you, it looked like about the best splits you've ever had, and usually when it looks too good to be true, it is. And so that'll give them a first down as it was 4th down and 4. Bastrop Bears catch a lucky break.
And the clock starts now.
And clock rolling. Be around 1 minute and 35 by the time they snap this one. Bouchon with the snap. He's going to fake the give and pass it out in the flat. That ball's caught by a shifty receiver. I think that's going to be number 15, MZ Pardo, making a couple moves, making a few lines miss, and pick it up 15 yards for the Bears. And that'll take the ball into Lion territory and give the Bears a fresh set of downs. And for listening tonight, if you're able to, we love when you listen to our broadcast, but we love even more when we see in the stands. The Lockhart Lions going to need all the support they can get tomorrow night as another high snap goes over the quarterback's head. And Lockhart's going to be all over him. And that's going to be number 8, Caden Roland Bright. We'll get credit for another sack, and that's going to be a 10, almost a 20-yard loss.
Big loss. I think they may just stay in the huddle.
Well, it looks like they helped him out a little bit, limited it to around 12 yards. And that's going to be 35 seconds. We'll see if Bastrop tries to run another play. There's a little bit of a discrepancy between the play clock and the game clock.
I'd like to give a shout-out to the Bastrop parents who made the trip to Lockhart. Have a safe trip home, guys.
And the snap. It's going to be a give up the middle. That's going to be Regalado going around the left-hand side. Breaks one tackle, but unable to break the next one. And that'll do it here at Lockhart Lions Field. Your Lockhart Lions freshman football team will be victorious 33-14 over the Bastrop Bears. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back here in just a moment for the Kreitz Market post-game show, as well as your One Ghost Fitness Defensive Player of the Week and the Kreitz Market Offensive Player of the Week. We'll be back in just a minute. You're watching Lions Pride Sports Broadcast.
I'm Andrea.
I'm Hector. Live your best life for the one you lost. That's what One Ghost is.
Nothing but diamonds around my neck and around my wrist. I'm looking good. Oh, it's a sunny day. Sunny day. It's a sunny Diamond rings, money.
All right, we are back as the teams finish up giving each other high fives. Great freshman game here tonight as both teams came to fight. It definitely was not a blowout. Bastrop made Lockhart earn this one, but Lockhart very productive on the offensive side of the football, running the ball. And we'll roll right into our Kreitz Market post-game show here.
And we'll start with your One Ghost Fitness defensive players of the game. That's going to go to number 22, Peyton Jackson, and number 98, Julian Benavides.
Peyton Jackson had the big hit to dislodge the football late in the game, turn the ball over for the Lions, and then Benavides, big man up front, number 98, he was just a handful for the Bears all night long. He was getting double team, fighting through that double team, still getting tackles on run plays. So congratulations to those two
for the first
One Ghost Fitness defensive players of the game.
For the first 3 quarters, Benavides was a monster. In that fourth quarter, they just double teamed him, and you could tell even being double teamed, Benavides was getting through there pretty quickly.
Young man, that's definitely a big feature for him.
Yeah.
So what's going on here? Looks like Bastrop's lining back up on the field. Are they saying – so I noticed there was a small difference between the game clock and the play clock, so maybe they're saying that the Lions have to kneel the ball.
I don't know what they're doing. Do you think they have another quarter to play?
Well, maybe they're just going to get some work in. It was an early game. They had an early start, and it's over pretty quick.
This might be – something special going on. I'm not sure.
And that is Coach Gilbert out there placing the ball, standing there with the Lockhart Lions coach. So while this comes, we'll go ahead and go real quick with the Kreitz Market offensive player of the game, and that's going to be one and only Nathan Rowland. He had a great night tonight running the ball for the Lions, just really did a great job. And so the Lions will line up here for one last play. And he'll get the snap, and it's going to be a give up the middle.
You know there's no officials.
Yeah, and there's no officials. So that was number 16 who got the ball for the Lions. That was Mata. And it looks like the coaches are really just taking advantage to do some scrimmage time, which, I like it. They play short games. So, I kind of like it. The officials are done, but the coaches go out and talk to each other and say, hey, go back and forth, do a few plays, take advantage of the time they got. And so in scrimmage time, Mata gets the ball, and he runs to the left-hand side. He'll pick up a couple yards there.
Yeah, so once again, congratulations to our Kreitz Market offensive player of the game, Nathan Rowland, and your One Ghost Fitness defensive player of the game, number 22, Peyton Jackson, number 98, Julian Benavides.
And we're in the Kreitz Market post-game show. And
bonus football.
We're going to call it bonus
I know
football.
Coach loves that, bonus football.
That's right. Well, it's like we're in the bonus time like they do in hockey and soccer.
They don't want to stop.
Injury timeout.
And so the Lions will be on offense. We'll see. This would be third down for them if they're running it like a scrimmage. So probably about third and caught 3 or 4 for the Lions. So they'll drop back to pass. He's looking deep. He's got number 42 and makes a great diving catch. Oh, my goodness.
Where was this guy at?
Yeah, really. He shows up after the game. That's
Jordan Gutierrez.
What a great diving catch. It looks like they'll keep rolling with it.
Unless Bastrop had a lot of players and they didn't get to play, they want to get them some playing time.
Well, now Bastrop has carried an A and a B team this year, so it's also quite possible that they've got some players that they just wanted to get a little extra football. Looks like they are bringing in and changing out players often. So we'll call it a first down and 10. That's going to be a give to Mato going around the right-hand side. He's got room to run. He's around the edge. And just gets drug out of bounds at the 10-yard line. That's a good 30-yard run for Mata.
Great run by Mata.
The coach said, well, we'll give you some extra plays, but we're going to run the ball and keep on running it. I'll pass it as well. Lockhart had a long pass. There's a long run. And Lockhart, an extra time knocking on the door inside the red zone. I love this. I wish they did this at Friday night after the games. We don't need refs. We just need a pigskin.
It's backyard football.
Yeah. And I think you're exactly right, Coach. I think they're doing this to try to get some more kids just a little bit of experience and some more snaps. And Lockhart will roll out. He'll pass it out in the flat, and that goes in and out of the hands of Gutierrez. Good pass there by Nico Martinez. I'll tell you what, Martinez throws the ball. He is on point, on target with his throws.
He's very accurate.
He is very accurate for a freshman quarterback, and Lockhart threw it quite a few times tonight for a freshman game as well, which, you know, you really like to see that.
He was my quarterback on 7-on-7. He did an excellent job for me.
Bastrop will try to stiffen up here. See if maybe they can keep the Lions out of the end zone. Maybe let some of their offensive players have a go. Lockhart brings them in motion. They're going to give it to the motion man going around the right-hand side, and he's going to get right down to the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. I think that may be what you call fourth down.
Because there's no chains.
Yeah, they're holding up 4 right now, so this will be fourth down.
And so Bastrop looking to try to make a goal line stand here against the Lions in extra time.
It's funny, you see the stands. Most of them were leaving already, and they stop in the middle. Do I go sit down? Do I stand here?
And a lot of people standing along the fence.
I keep going to my car? Or
I love it. I love it.
Do I go back to the concession stand?
Like, what is this, the bottom of the ninth, and we're coming back?
And you can see a lot of Lockhart defensive players. They got their helmets off, like maybe they don't expect to play. We'll see if Bastrop offense takes a shot here in extra time. So he'll call it 4th and goal from the 1.
We moved, of course.
And that ball's given to number 80, and a big tackle for loss. Bastrop holds Lockhart out of the end zone in extra time. So we'll see if maybe the Bastrop offense gets a shot here. Yep. It does look like they're
ball's coming to the
it looks like maybe they're going to set up. We'll see. Bastrop coach still walking down the middle of the field, which leads me to believe his offense is going to come out, and they will.
Ball's going to be placed on 25.
Like maybe the 30.
I like this also. It also gives some of the guys on our side that didn't get much playing time to get in there and get some action in there.
Absolutely. I like this. This is great by the coaches.
I mean, what better way to do this? I mean, you get in there and practice.
But that's against your own guys.
Yeah, you don't get the game time feel as you would in a practice than you would right now. And even though the game is technically over, you're still out there with pads playing against, going up against somebody else other than your own team.
I wish I knew the way to do it. I'd run down there and hop on the PA for the stadium and start calling out some young men's names here. And this looks like Bastrop will have another quarterback in there. Try to get names and numbers for him here. Oh, that's going to be a handoff to number 24, and he gets a big hole through the middle of the Lions defense. So number 24 for Bastrop, that's going to be, can't quite tell, Jay Molt maybe? And it looks like the new QB.
Looks like number 10.
I've got just a thing for it.
You forgot you had him there, didn't you, TD?
Yeah, that's going to be number 18 with a high snap. And he's hit and brought down by number 82 for the Lions. That's going to be Martin Brones Jr. as well as number 77 for the Lions. And that's Caleb Rowland.
Hey, let Coach get a look at through that Hubble telescope.
You can careful, Coach. You see the pimples on their heads. I've got some great binoculars here in the booth for us tonight that I forget to use all the time. So 16, that's going to be Grayson Thompson in there at quarterback. So Thompson, that's 18, right? He's going to hand it off to number 24 again, coming up the middle. He's breaking tackles left and right. Titus Ramirez finally gets his hands on him and brings him down. So that's Braden Hamilton. Braylon Hamilton in at quarterback now for Bastrop. Try to grab some of these other numbers and names.
Yeah, this is extra football that we got going on. The Lockhart Lions have defeated the Bastrop Bears in freshman action 33-14. So this is just bonus football going on right here.
And quarterback takes the snap. Going to be another give to number 24 going around the right-hand side. And for the Lions, number 32 and number 51 going to bring him down. Number 32 is going to be Isaac Jacob. Number 51 for the Lions, that's going to be Bodie Ward getting in there on the stop.
Well, Coach Mabe was definitely earning some extra pay here because he's a hit referee for this little scrimmage.
He's down on the field. He's got his whistle.
He's probably saying, who volunteered me for this?
And Bastrop brings in number 2, Carter Weir, out at receiver. And they bring in motion number 80. And they're going to give the ball to number 7, but Titus Ramirez right there to sniff it out.
Great job.
And number 7's not listed on the Bastrop roster, but he's there nevertheless. Said, I don't need a name. Just give me a number. Coach Mabus down there. Got to get him a white hat.
Got white shoes.
So it's funny, Lockhart defense looking a little bit tired here. some of those guys are still the ones for the Lions, like Titus Ramirez in there. Not that he looks tired. Oh, that snap's going to be high. Quarterback's going to try to wrangle it.
And I like how they blow the whistle dead.
Yeah,
that way
just
nobody,
like a scrimmage.
nobody takes an unnecessary hit going down to scoop it up.
I'm loving this. I'll stay. Sarge was kind enough to let me do the play-by-play tonight. I think Coach Mabus heard it and said, let me get TD a few more extra plays in there. He's so rusty.
Ow.
Give me some polish.
I think that Novocaine's starting to
wear off.
Yeah.
And it'll be another high snap, but he gets this one down. This time he's able to get it cleanly to number 7. Makes a couple Lions miss. And then he's brought down by number 12. That's George McGee getting in there on defense. We saw George McGee catch a long touchdown pass for the Lions.
Can't tell what down it is because
no down marker.
They just keep lining up.
It's always first down. So this is Braden Hamilton in there, quarterback for Bastrop. He's got number 7 in the backfield with him. Last 2 snaps have been high, and this one's no different.
Even higher.
And once again, they'll blow the play dead. Yeah, it looks like that'll do it unless they're going to run another session.
Yeah, they're coming back on defense.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to do it one more time. So Lockhart effectively turns them over.
And why not? Let's keep it here.
I tell you
Get
what,
some
this
of these
is
guys
awesome.
some.
This is awesome.
I think Lockhart's saying, hey, can we go in? The players look tired. Our players look tired.
This is where you see who the ballers are. Who are the guys that are ready to go in, and then who are the guys that are standing there going, give me some more, coach. Give me some more. Look, I could see Titus Ramirez standing there talking to coach. Say, can I go in? Can I go in on offense? He is. He's in coach's ears. Come on, put me in. Put me in on offense. And so it looks like we'll get to see probably a different quarterback for Lockhart here.
They just have Martinez and Bo.
Yeah, Martinez has his helmet off. Now, we did see a good bit of Wildcat where Bob Estrada lined up at the quarterback position. I see Estrada is in there, so maybe we'll see Bob Estrada get a couple snaps at QB. Yep, and it will be Bob Estrada. And he'll have Mata in the backfield with him. 2 receivers up top, 1 to the bottom. Well, this will be a give to Mata. Mata with a big hole up the middle. Number 2 for Bastrop with a touchdown-saving tackle. That's going to be Carter Weir. Good run there by Mata.
A nice burst of speed by Mata, too.
Yes.
Well, Sarge, you got your phone. You might as well go ahead and call, order us in some pizza. Tell me want some wings as well.
Our luck, as soon as I get off the phone, they'll decide to stop playing.
It's all right. We'll get out there and play a parents' game after this. And so that's going to be a first down for the Lions. And Bob Estrada gets it. He's looking to pass, rolling out to his left, and he's completed a pass to number 42 out at the 50-yard line. And that's the same guy, Jordan Gutierrez, that caught the long pass earlier from Martinez once we started overtime, extra time here. How many folks we still got hanging on?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to all you folks that decided to stay with it, because why not? You get to watch more football.
Most of them are like on the fence, or like they don't know whether to come sit down or just stay there until it's over.
This is where the parents start going, what time does the restaurant close? 7:30. And looking to throw again is Bob Estrada. He had an open target, but just short of him. And his target was Jordan Gutierrez once again. That'll bring up what's effectively probably second down for the Lions. They had a great opportunity, for the Lions. Like Bob Estrada here, he plays receiver for the Lions, but returns, does defense, and also runs the ball some. Great opportunity to get him some snaps at quarterback, and it's almost like buying your insurance. Estrada will still have Mata in the backfield with him. Estrada gets snapped, fakes the handoff to Mata. He's going to air it out to the sideline.
Wow.
Number 83 intended.
What a throw.
That was a long throw across the field. That was intended for Wesley Abel, unable to bring it in. It was a little bit high. And we'll call it third down now for the Lions. Bastrop's got a couple of the starters back in there. Looks like they want to play for some pride.
See a lot of players that headed to the dressing room. They're coming out now for the freshman team.
Estrada will hand it off to Mata going up the middle. Bastrop swarms him right around the line of scrimmage, and then Mata surges forward, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I think that'd probably bring up fourth down. Call it probably about 4th and 3, maybe. So we'll see. I bet if they stop him from gaining 3 yards, either that'll be it or Bastrop will get a chance on offense. Run the trick play, coach. Double reverse pass, hook and ladder.
With the backside reverse.
That's right. Let's see, fake 28 pass with a backside George reverse like your life depended on it.
Forgot something.
And that was supposed to be an end around to number 84, Max Gratz, but Max forgot to take the ball with him. And, hey, that's probably that handoff, going from Estrada to Gratz is probably the first time it's ever happened right there. So not like they've gotten to practice that one a lot, I imagine. And since it's a little fumble, we'll give Lockhart another shot at it, I guess. They'll try the same play again. And this time Gratz will get the ball clean, and he's coming around the right-hand side. Got a couple bears coming down on him. And they'll push him out of bounds. That'll be a loss of a couple. Well, that would be a turnover on downs. And we're now going to go into the Shields AC and Heating second quarter of extra time. As Bastrop will get the ball one last time. Imagine this will probably be the last series.
I'll put it this way. The imaginary punt got down at the 30-yard line in Bear territory.
Good punt by Evan Estrada. Didn't even have to come off the sideline.
Or even put his helmet on.
That's right.
That young man is on today.
I'm digging this. I like that the coaches were able to come together and just do a little bit more football.
Who would have thought Bastrop and Lockhart?
Long-time rivalries out there having fun playing a sandlot game.
Hey, you got to think, Lockhart varsity boys, they played each other during their junior high days.
And
just the same as these freshman group had last year. So.
Yeah, and the junior high now is playing Bastrop as well. So, I mean, I'm sure hoping they realign that we're still together. But coaches
I guarantee you that the teams from the past, this would have never gone on.
Oh, no.
Friendly scrimmage? No.
Well, I don't think it would happen on the varsity level either.
It's going to be, we always had extra security at the games.
Well, we'll have goodwill tonight because tomorrow night will most likely be a slobber knocker here at Lions Field.
Yeah, throw the records out the window and, it's one of those.
Might as well be the Super Bowl for the kids playing in it.
Playoffs ain't even in the minds of anybody, especially Bastrop Bears after Lockhart came back from being down 17 late in the third quarter.
You just want to beat the man in front of you. Yeah, there's a good little gain by the Bears. That was number 7 on the carry.
Yeah, because even with the victory tomorrow, Bastrop still has a slim chance of making the playoffs, but a tall order to take on the Liberty Hill Panthers in their final game, who's going to be probably firing on all cylinders.
A healthy Liberty Hill football team.
And he'll take snap. That's a give up the middle to number 23. Rolls off one man, then another. And finally, the fourth man brings him down. Number 23 for Bastrop. That's going to be Kyle Fung. And number, 54 for Lockhart bringing him down. 54 is going to be Vincent Moreno. You might say, let's see, if it started at the 35s, this is probably a third or fourth down play here. Oh, and number 7 with a big hole, and he's off to the races. Lockhart trying to see if they can track him down. And they just will run at the 1 yard line. That's going to be number 14 that runs him down for the Lions. That's Ethan Freeman putting on the Jets to catch number 7. And number 7's not listed. He's the unsung hero for the Bears. And Lockhart will get a chance to practice their goal line defense. See big number 99 in there for the Lions. That's going to be Jacob Salazar. Number 35 is in the game. That's going to be Riker Bonagio. And call it first and goal. Quarterback gets the snap, gives it to number 7 again. It has a great sidestep.
He's in for. I thought he scored.
Looked like he was stopped at maybe like the 1 inch line. And that's his own coach spotting the ball. Says, "No, you didn't get into it again." Hey, God, it isn't at the 1 inch.
Got to keep him honest. Keep it honest.
Well, looking with the binoculars, that ball is as close as it can be without breaking the plane. Have to get out the index card. Second down and goal for the Bears. Ball at the 1 inch line. The man will come in motion. They'll fake it to him. Give it to number 7 again.
Oh.
Again, he makes a man miss, and this time he's able to get in. And number 8 for Lockhart, Mr. Roland Bright with another good hit.
Okay, that's it. They're shaking hands.
And that'll do it for extra time. Thanks for hanging in here with us, folks. Want to go back real quick before we go off the broadcast and remind you who we had. We had our One Ghost Fitness defensive players of the game, Julian Benavidez and Peyton Jackson. And on the offensive side of the ball, the Christ Market offensive player of the game was Nathan Rowland. You've been watching the Lockhart freshman here on Lions Pride Sports broadcast. Make sure you join us tomorrow night.
Yeah, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. kickoff, 6:30 p.m. The Christ Market pregame show will begin. And once again, with myself, Emilio Sarge Juarez, TD Tom Dunn, the coach Amado Galvez, and Robert Quay are on the call tomorrow night. But for tonight, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. And like I always say, you can take the lion out of Lockhart, but you can never take the heart out of Lockhart. Go Lions.
Thank you for watching today's broadcast of Lockhart Lion Sports, brought to you by Kent Riddle Properties on the Lions Pride Sports broadcast. And remember, like the Sarge always says, you can take the lion out of